Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your energy Astroflower reading going from the 30th of June through to the 6th of July, of course. Messages from energy. It was all about enjoying the moment and constructing and enjoying the peace that is within energy. And we looked at the elements as well that was coming through from the sun, and we saw, we were talking about earth and water combination. So we're going to be going into that a little bit later on. If you haven't seen the messages from energy, you'll find it on our channel. So we're going to be looking into that a little bit later on according to your Astroflower. In the meantime, let's just pick up the messages from energy and see for the chakra sequencing and see how that can help you out as well. Let's just make that. There we go. We got that 0.0 energy. Okay, so the energy that's coming through here, we get a lot of fire energy that's coming through. And I think, knowing your Astroflower as well, it's how you passionately engage in the life that is around you, which is going to tip things in your favor. Okay, let's just see what we get in the way of a vision from the energies that are coming through. There we go. So I get this person who's in the middle of a crowd, and the crowd is pulling at you, as it were. It's like you've got a lot of people or situations that are demanding your attention. And it could well be this inner conflict that is within you as well. And driving that inner conflict is not good for you. The other thing I see as well is that you're noticing like the sun that's breaking through the crowd and that you can see, and that's your goals of what you wish to go after. And now that you've realized those goals you're going after, it's like you're taking off a jacket and just allowing the crowd of people just to pull the jacket off you. So then that's what breaks you free. So it's peeling off a layer of protection of yourself, because you're going after what you so wish. You don't actually need this protection. It's holding you back more than anything else within a decision making of doing things. And it's almost as if it's in the past you didn't have that confidence to do something, maybe a job or a business or a project, or even following a particular relationship or spiritual path or emotional path. And then before you sort of almost convince yourself that it's not possible, that it's too complicated. And now you're stripping that away from you and you're heading towards what seems to be a much joyous and fulfilling future for you more than anything else as you break away from this crowd. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see what's going on with the chakra sequencing for you. Okay, so let's just find that 0 point energy. There we go again. We got the crown and the root. The crown seems to be really big, really joyous, beautiful types of energy going on within your chakras here. But the root chakra is not sort of heavy, it's very light. So there's a definite sensation of a need for movement within your life, and it's your consciousness which is going to dictate that to you. So I would definitely follow your consciousness, the ideas or your intuition, as it were, that's connected to your consciousness, and feeling the room, feeling the situation and following it through. We now move on to the solar plexus. Now the solar plexus is more towards earth energy, but there's a lot of fire in there as well. It's a mixture between the two here, and I think this is your inner fire that you can have on the outer side of your Astroflower, as it were. And this is how you engage in the life in a very passionate way, but also having a lot of conviction, knowing where you should be going and what you should be doing and how you should be doing it is going to be very important to all that. But you've certainly got the determination and the courage in order to do that. And I would follow that. It's on the move again. So it's now moving on to like the third eye, and not necessarily the throat chakra here. You don't have to communicate things. You just need to have that inner vision that needs to be absolutely clear for you It's almost as if like you're realizing how you can go about things once you start breaking free from all the constraints that you may have had in your life. Once you start breaking free from that, you can start stepping towards your heart's desires, as it were. It's on the move again, and as it moves again, it goes down to the sacrum. Now, this is where, once you get that clear vision, now it's gone down to the sacrum. It's like in order to manifest your wants in your life, you have to be very clear and concentrate on your needs. And that's where the sacrum comes into play. The sacrum is all about the fundamental desires in life. So once you've got that vision, you're going to then know the fundamental things that you need to put in place in order to manifest that inner vision from within you. And I would trust that. Do not get involved in internal conflicts. Don't, create confusion for yourself. Keep very clear to that ultimate vision of that sunshine, the goal of where you wish to get to, where your happiness and your productivity go hand in hand in creating the life that you so wish to live. So I would be very clear about the fundamentals that you need to do, the needs that feed the wants. Okay, so that will help you enormously to manifest things. And now it's going back onto the heart chakra. So the heart chakra, this is that sunshine I was talking about. It's very light, very buoyant and joyous energy that's coming through that. And we saw that in the messages from energy as well. And that's in your future. So that's where you've got to be focused on your future and going after your future. It now does then go slightly into the third eye, but also into the crown and then the root. So as it touches on the third eye, it readjusts basically the inner vision. And this seems to be a perpetual auto-feeding loop of energy that's going through you at the moment. The vertical energy between the crown and the root, and that's where your consciousness, that is the recognition of that sunshine. And then basically you've got to have that determination to break free from the constraints that you have at the moment and fill in the fundamentals, which will then feed into that heart's desire, kind of going, yes, I'm loving doing it and getting on and living my life. You're going to feel really fulfilled about that. And then it's going to, as it goes back towards the initial sort of righteous path, as it were, between the crown and the root, this just goes slightly past the third eye, which gives you that clarity of vision. Really beautiful sort of energies that's flowing through you at the moment, Sagittarius. Let's just see what's happening with your Astroflower. So let's just bring up your Astroflower. Your Astroflower is just up there, and you've got the numbers of the petals. So as I talk about the petals, you'll understand where we're talking about. Okay, so just a quick glance at your Astroflower. If you look at petal 10, that's right at the top, and that's your interface with the outside world. And at the base of that, connecting to petal 6, your inner sanctum, you have the combination of cardinal earth with fixed water. Now that's the Capricorn and Scorpio combination here, which you get the direction from Capricorn, that cardinal earth, that's taking that strides towards that sun, but being very emotionally balanced about it all. This is where you don't want to be creating confusion within yourself, and you don't want to be have people around you creating confusion within your life as well. At the base of your flower, now that's petals 1, 2, 3 and 4. 2 and 3 are the karmic paths, 2 on your relationship side, 3 on your financial side. You'll see that you've got water in both of those, and in petal 3, the karmic path on your financial side, you get the cardinal water from Capricorn, because it's going to, that emotional drive is going to feed into what you physically need to do with the cardinal earth from Capricorn, which goes up between petal 6 and petal 10. So I think it's going to be very important, the karmic path that you take on your financial side and how you engage with that inner vision of yourself in the outside world. But then you do have that mutable earth, which is on the financial side on petal 4. Now that's petals 1 and 4 is all about the synchronicities and the connection to the outside world. And seeing that mutable earth, it's like you're being offered an opportunity that you need to size up and get it squared with you mentally and physically. So then you can allow your heart to be freely involved and engaged in your pathway. On your 1 and 2, on your relationship side, karmic path number 2, you do get that fixed water, which plays out as well within your petal 6 and 10. So between the inner vision and how you engage in the world around you, I think that's also going to play an important role for you, being emotionally sort of secure about that. After that, you get the mutable water that comes in from Pisces on petal 1. And this is about that joyous involvement with others that are around you. The people that are helping you rather than the people that are, holding you back here. And you're freeing from yourself from those sort of relationships. So let's just put a few cards on that. Let's start with petals 3, your karmic path on your financial side. Look at that. Talk about following your heart. You get the Knight of Cups. This is you offering to yourself a great mission on your financial side, which is emotionally fulfilling, spiritually fulfilling, but it's also going to bring utter joy to a lot of people that are around you as well. And this mission, I think, is going to be a driving force within everything within your life. Let's see how it works on the synchronicities with petal 4. You get the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is all about getting down, concentrating, doing the work, getting things done. As I said, the joy and happiness of getting something done is absolutely brilliant for you. But this is an opportunity that you need to size up in your career path. Could be a job, business, or a project. And once you size it up, that's where I think you're going to get the good results. Let's have a look at your relationship side now. On the karmic path on your relationship side, you get the Justice card. Absolutely beautiful. Harmony and balance, that's what I was talking about with that fixed water energy that plays right through into petal 6 and 10, and how it converts the karmic path through your inner being into the interaction with the outside world. Being balanced and just about things is going to be very important for you in this coming week. Don't get emotionally involved in it because it will distract you. On the connection to the synchronicities, now this is petal 1, you get that mutable water that comes in from Pisces, and you get the 5 of Cups. Now those 3 cups are spent. That's sort of like social connections, and I think that's where people are holding you back, all those people in the crowd that are pulling at you. But if you turn around, you'll just see these 2 of Cups here, and that bridge to go across, and a whole new life to experience. And this is what energy is trying to encourage you from in your life here. For you to step up and take the lead in your life and enjoy it. And enjoy with every step that you take as you go forward. Okay, let's just see what the connection is between petal 6 and petal 10, the inner being and the here and now. You get the Queen of Wands. This is talking about your passion, and I think this is very much a Sagittarius card here. There's a lot of magic that's going on here within your life, and there's a lot of sun with that sunshine, that happiness, and that pathway that you need to live with your fire, with your passions. This is bringing a lot of elements together, and you can then make the magic happen when you let your passions be your guides in the outside world. You also get the Queen of Cups on petal 6 here, and this is combining that emotional stability and that enjoyment of the moment, connecting the land and the sea here as she does. Very much like a Cancer card, the opposite of Capricorn. But here it gives you that sort of stability, that emotional stability to feel free at last for you. How does it all play out? The 3 of Cups. That 3 of Cups is replacing those 3 of Cups in that card there within your relationship side. It's a celebration of coming together of not only you with another person, but with loads of people. And I think it's driven by what's happening on your financial side, which is where we get the 9 of Cups. This is all about the cups at the moment, the emotional side of life, your heart chakra, and how you let it and engage in it in the outside world. The 9 of Cups is whether you're giving that joy to the outside world or the world is giving that joy to you, whichever way it happens, it's happening because you're actually doing it and putting one foot in front of the other and stepping forward into a life that's so much more for you. So there you go, Sagittarius. Thanking you very much for being here. I really do appreciate all the subscriptions, liking and sharing that you do. Really do appreciate it. I will see you on the other energy videos or the messages from energy. Wherever it is, it'd be lovely to see you again. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.